Welcome back to Math with Terentia. So as a continuation of factorization of algebraic expression, this is the last time. How to factorize the expression which is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. So in this case, how can you identify? Here also we have three terms. I said if I have three terms, we can use the identity. But we can use the identity only when the first and the last term is a perfect square. But in this case, we will not have the perfect square. See, if you see 15 is not a perfect square. So if it is not a perfect square, how can we find the factors? How can we factorize this? That is what the type 5. If it is a perfect square, the first and the last term is a perfect square, you are going to use only the identities. If the last term or the first term or anyone, even if anyone is not a perfect square, then we can't use the identities, we can use only this method. So if the last term is not a perfect square, what you are going to do is always keep it in mind, the last term is a product and the middle term is the sum or difference. So this product will be always on the top and the sum or difference will be down. Some teachers will be using this. You can use any method. So I would prefer T method. This is the T method. So product on the top, sum or difference on the down. Now if you check, if the number on the top is positive, if the number on the top is plus, you should find only the sum here. It is not the difference here. It should be the sum. So now you need to find two numbers which will give the product as 15, and when I add I should get 8. If I multiply I should get 15. When I add I should get 8. So think which two numbers. For that you can find the factors of 15. 1 times 15. When I add, will I get 8? No, so this is not the factors. Next, 3 times 5. Now check, when I add, will I get 8? Yes. So the factors are 3 and 5. So now pick the variable. What is the variable here? X. So put X here on the top, down. So the answer for this expression is x squared plus 8x plus 15 can be written as x plus 3 into x plus 5. Now, how can we check? We can multiply and check. Multiply. X times x is x. X times 5 is plus 5x. Now 3 times x plus 3x. 3 times 5 plus 15. So x plus 5x plus 3x is 8x plus 15. Yes, we are on the right path. We have got the same expression. So the factors of x squared plus 8x plus 15 is equal to x plus 3 into x plus 5. Okay, so now we'll move on to example 2. So I'm going with the same thing but different sign. So 15 is not a perfect square, so I can't go with identity. So this is the product and this is the sum. Product should be on the top, that is plus 15, always right along with the sign. And down it's minus. So as I said, when the number on the top is positive, I should go only with the sum. I should find only the sum. So find the factors of 15. 1 times 15 will give 15. But when I add 1 and 15, I won't get minus 8 or 8. Next, 3 times 5. Yes, 3 times 5 will give 15. 3 plus 5 will give 8, but I want minus 8. In those cases, what I can do, I can put minus sign in both. Because minus 3 into minus 5 is plus 15. As minus into minus is plus. And minus 3 plus minus 5 is minus 8. So, now put the variable. This variable is very important. If you change the variable, then the answer is going to be the wrong. So now it is x minus 3. It is not x plus 3 as we did before. X minus 3 into x minus 5. So the factors of x squared minus 8x plus 15 is equal to x minus 3 into x minus 5. So now we'll see example 3. The same thing but with the different sign and different number. For you to show how many different forms we can form here. So now the last term is not a perfect square. So we are going to use T method. This is the product and the plus 2 is the sum or difference. If I have minus, so it is only the difference. Okay. So minus 15 on the top and plus 2, that is the difference. So now you need to check which two factors. Factors of 15. If I subtract, I will get 2. Same way, 3 times 5. 3 times 5 will give 15, but I have minus sign. So you should make a note of that. And the difference of 5 and 3 is 2. Okay, but you have a plus symbol down. When I have a plus symbol down, the bigger number will have plus and the smaller number will have minus. So now you can check. 5 times minus 3 is minus 15 and 5 minus 3 is plus 2. So now you can go with the variable down. So the answer is x minus 3 into x plus 5. Now I am going to show you in the same thing. Example 4. Factorize x squared minus 2x minus 15. So now if you see, the T method will have minus 15 on the top and minus 2 down. As I said, if I have minus symbol, I should find the difference of the factors to get 2. So now 3 times 5 is 15 and the difference of 3 and 5 is 2. Now you need to worry about the sign. If you see the down, if you have minus sign, the bigger number should have the minus sign. Always the sign which is on the bottom will go with the bigger number. So now you need to check. 3 times minus 5 is minus 15. So I got it. 3 minus 5 is minus 2. So now go with the variable. I would say this type 5 is really an easy one to go. So now x plus 3 into x minus 5 are the factors of x squared minus 2x minus 15. Okay, now we'll see example 5. This is something different. Till now we saw 4 examples as x squared plus 2x minus 15. You can see the coefficient of x squared is 1. That is, the a value here is 1. But now we don't have 1. Okay. So you don't want to worry. It is not going to be a big process. You just need to multiply this coefficient with the last term. Here also the same thing. But as we have 1 here, so 15 times 1 is 15, so it doesn't make a difference. So when you have a coefficient of the first term other than 1, you need to find the product of 7 and minus 5. So in the T method, on the top you will get 7 times minus 5, which is equal to minus 35 on the top and plus 2 down. So the remaining process is going to be the same. It's just you need to multiply these two and all the processes are the same. So now on the top I have minus. So here I should check for the difference. So now let's find the factors of 35. So what are the factors of 35? 1 times 35 is 35. But if the difference is 2? No. So we can't go. And the other factor is 7 times 5. 7 times 5 is 35. So what is the difference of 7 and 5? Yes, it is 2. So the factors are 7 and 5. Now you need to go on with the sign. Down I have a plus symbol. So it goes with a bigger number. So plus 7 minus 5. So now check. 7 times minus 5 is minus 35. 7 minus 5 is plus 2. So these are the factors. Now the variable is C, that is 7C. You should take, since I multiply by 7, I should also divide by 7. So you need to take the term here. So the term here is 7C. So I have to divide by 7C. So now the 7 and 7 gets cancelled. So what is remaining here? I will get 1. So the factor is C plus 1 times, here no multiple of 7. So I'll write as this 7C minus 5. So the factor of 7C square plus 2C minus 5 is equal to C plus 1 into 7C minus 5. Thank you. With this, factorization of algebraic expression ends for the quadratic equation. Still, we can see using the identities of x plus y the whole cube, x minus y the whole cube, and so on. So right now the factorization of algebraic expression ends.